Hello,
and welcome.
You're listening to the realest podcast out there,
The C.A.P.Cast.
Brought to you by your hosts,
Eli,
Maverick,
Austin, Tyler,
Damien.
and whoever else decides to talk in the background this week.
If you wish to support the show,
like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts on today's episode.
Or how annoying your least favorite host was this week.
Without further ado,
We present to you the realest episode yet.
No cap.
welcome to this week's episode of the C.A.P.Cast. I am your host, Eli.
I'm your host, Tyler.
I'm your favorite host, Damien.
that's a lie, and I'm your host,
Fuck
Maverick.
you!
And I'm your host, Austin.
What? That was very rude.
Dude, you just said it was a lie that I'm...
Fucking
their
four
favorite-
eyes.
I don't have 4 eyes.
What?
What?
So, what are we talking about? It's today Junior.
Today's
Not-
Junior
I'm
year.
not talking about like Junior, like Martin Luther King Jr. Like Junior
That's a
year.
bad road.
Oh, hey, on that topic, can I actually go into a little side tangent about something I did this week real quick?
Oh,
You can, but that's a very loaded...
Are we already
it's fine.
getting off topic?
Yes, but I planned
We aren't.
for this.
Was it
Damien,
really
that
off
is your
topic
brand.
if we never started the topic?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's whack.
Yeah, I agree.
Can I take
Um,
a sippy whippy?
Yeah.
It says
Do
ass.
you care? Does anyone care?
Are you sick?
So,
No.
this week I went to
He has Ebola.
I went to a Subtronics concert. He is an EDM artist in Nashville. It was in the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. And so the parking for that is on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And it's combined with the bus station. So the people there are a little seedy, to say the least. Walking like out of the garage, some dude was like,
Hey, Eli.
"Can I have your phone?" What?
Real fast. That is so fucking disgusting. Holy shit. Look at this guy. He looks like he's
Okay,
trying to take a shit right now. Dude,
It
it
almost
is...
makes me want to try.
Dude.
let me pop.
Dude.
Let me pop a chaser open just in case.
It literally made me gag, which says a lot, because we went last episode with me gagging once. Dude.
That bad?
Dude, it's...
My dad said he didn't like these.
Can I
Dude.
try it?
Dude,
Dude, I might
wonder.
throw up.
dude, that was...
That's a fucking can of shit.
Dude, it's bad. Tyler, you have a chaser, right? Oh! It's all over now.
We have leakage!
Oh.
There is leakage!
Oh my gosh. Hey, Tyler, what did you think about it? Oh, he couldn't answer. Oh, fuck.
You've got it all over the table.
Wait, how did he get over the table?
He's just a retard.
He's gonna go eat some toothpaste.
Dude. So
Guys,
real fast. What
This
is this
drink
called?
has got to be one of the worst
Wiseacre.
things I've ever...
Oh, yeah, new drink.
The Wiseacre
no.
astronaut status.
Yeah, new drink, new week.
Taste the rarity.
Bourbon is
Fuck
worse.
that shit.
That's-
No, don't,
It's
no.
bourbon barrel aged. It tastes like bourbon.
That does not
that's
taste
probably
like
why
bourbon.
it's still
That
bad.
did not taste like bourbon.
No, I
Okay,
can
well,
taste
first
it.
of all,
It tastes
Maverick
a
didn't like it because it has cinnamon in it.
little-
Oh, there's fucking cinnamon in it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Wait, take these and dump them out while you're up.
No, I'm gonna finish mine.
Okay, well, get rid of this one.
He's gonna finish
Unless you want it. You're going to
What a
finish
great
this?
intro to the
Holy
podcast
moly.
right now,
I
dude.
think I just didn't expect the taste. I think I can deal with it.
No, that
Alright,
was
that's
dog
cool.
shit.
I'm going to drink my apple juice.
Continue talking about your experience, Eli.
Do we
It
even
tasted
want to
pretty
talk about
normal by
Junior? Do we
alcohol
just want to
standards.
talk about bad experiences?
No.
No, I just want to talk about this and get this out of the way while it's fresh on my mind. Because there's a lot about this I haven't told you guys. I was waiting for the podcast. So,
What?
I went to this concert. I saw Subtronics. Parking was bad. I felt like I was going to get mugged. Tyler has cum his pants.
Apparently.
So me, Eli, Maverick had this contingency plan. If Eli was to get taken, me and Maverick were going to drive to Nashville to rescue him.
Right. And
By then he'd already be knocked out with his wallet gone.
I told him he just needs to keep his phone on.
so I like to, for EDM shows, I like to get there early so I can get on the rail up front. But you have to be there early for that, obviously. So I was in line an hour early. So I was standing outside the place for an hour. And then I was standing for an hour inside the place. But while I was in line, I was next to this group of guys. And it was between two of their birthdays, so their birthday gift for each other were tickets to the show. And one of them, his name was Colton.
Roberto?
He was faded than a hoe before the show. He had these glasses that made everything look like hearts. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen an EDM show, but there's a lot of lights.
Oh gosh.
And yeah, he was. So he was like, there were 6 performers. Each had the first few had 30-minute sets, and then a couple had 45-minute sets, and then Subtronics may have had an hour or so. After like the first opener, his shirt was all the way off.
Man.
And he was screaming. He leaned over to me like 7 times, like, "Hey man, are you having a good time?" And you just go, "Hell yeah!" And then he was like, "Hell yeah!"
Yep, as you do.
Yeah, and then you just play bumper cars on the rail with him because that's what happens. But
Were you also shirtless for this part?
No, I was not.
Made this man lose his track and everything.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Maybe
so
he was shirtless.
there
and
was
tries to cover
out
it
of
up.
everyone that performed, there was one really bad DJ, in my opinion. He was the only British one.
I
Makes
hate
sense.
the British.
God,
Makes
fuck
sense.
the British.
Oh
That's my
my
least favorite.
God.
One of my favorite DJs was Italian.
The Italians are cool.
Shout out
the
to
Italians.
Automate.
Italian Alex.
Exactly.
And yeah, then
He's a
after
good
that,
Italian.
that was pretty much everything up until like the last, like so Subtronic set was into like 4 parts, and halfway through the second to last one, someone probably like 3 rows behind me had a seizure,
So disappointed.
which is not fun.
I feel like
That's
going
all
to
I'm
an
done here.
EDM show as an epileptic is questionable.
Well, see, there were a lot of flashing lights before that. I don't think it was necessarily that they were super prone to epilepsy. I think they were probably just peaking on something.
Okay, fair enough.
That's fair.
Walk of shame.
Oh, dude, Austin couldn't do it.
Dude, this thing's disgusting.
All right, well, whatever. That was
So-
my concert rant.
Let's talk about junior year.
Junior year.
This is a good one. I think we said that every single fucking time.
They are
What
good
happened
ones.
junior year?
High school was good, debatably.
Maverick peaked. This
I
is
still
when I
don't
peaked.
remember what junior.
Maverick
I don't
did,
remember
or
which one
Damien did
junior
not
year
peak
was.
this year. Damien was recovering from
Damien hasn't peaked yet.
Damien always peaks.
Damien
Damien peaked in senior
Damien
year.
is peaking currently.
Damien, that's called plateauing.
That's funny.
Damien was recovering from a plateau.
I'm not gonna make that joke. Anyways, yeah, I peaked in this year. This is whenever
Maverick, tell us how you peaked.
I got offensive lineman of the year in football.
Damn, I didn't know that.
This is when I was hot shit. This is when
What happened senior year?
Use the other side.
He fell off.
I fell off. I went and decided that my back felt too good, and I went and got a good old back injury.
I know you're a chiropractor.
Liberty
I went to
Chiropractic
him.
is Sierra
Nope.
Bluff.
Nope.
One
Wellness Way,
Wellness.
Knoxville.
That's what I said.
Yep.
Okay.
But I don't remember the beginning of junior year.
I'm trying to look up what classes I had so I can remember what that year was.
This is advisory.
Yeah, I know this was like peak advisory year.
I had
'Cause this
Mr.
is when we
Williams for
still had
advisory
Mr.
this year.
Disney.
But it wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't Noah Ryan in them.
Yeah, Noah Ryan and them, and I was like fully integrated the whole time. This
Oh
time.
yeah, this is whenever. So advisory. If you don't know what advisory is, go watch the other years. I'm not fucking explaining it again.
I feel like we've explained it twice.
This is whenever we played cards like all the time. Mr. Disney still had no control over us. We had jumbo cards. Do you remember the jumbo cards?
Yeah.
The size of the notebook piece of paper.
Forever
Yeah.
after regular cards felt like they were too small.
Yeah, dude. It was so
Whenever
funny.
you got used to playing with jumbo cards and you went back to normal cards, you felt like a giant.
Dude, so weird. But
But took 2 people to shuffle them.
it did.
Yeah, it did.
It really did. I'm trying to think what all happened junior year.
I wasn't in their advisory, but my advisory was seated in the cafeteria near enough for them that I could just merge with their table.
Mm-hmm.
So I was there some, even though I wasn't in their class.
I went
This
to
is the year
Spanish
where, like,
tutoring and
Alex
advisory
kept abandoning
solely
the table,
because,
isn't it?
like,
Yeah.
I tested out of Spanish tutoring, and I
Classic.
actually started teaching the Spanish tutoring, and then I just started giving up on Spanish.
Can you hit us
and
with some
I-
Spanish? You said you're a Spanish teacher?
I became a tutor. Yes.
You were a Spanish teacher.
You're
I was.
Spanish? Give
I
us some
am.
Spanish.
How do you say
Give us
don't
some-
worry, be cappy in Spanish?
Yo necesito al baño.
I was about to say.
I wasn't asking you. You weren't the Spanish teacher.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay,
Tell them how to say it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Spanish food? Mexican food?
Pollo.
Don't help him.
Carnitas is pretty good.
What's in that?
The carnitas is pork.
It's what?
Pork. Pig.
Thank you for telling me in English, Mr. Spanish teacher.
Well, you didn't understand it in Spanish, so why would I keep on going in Spanish?
Oh, is carnitas the name of
Tu
the
madre
meat?
puta.
Yes.
Oh, that's my bad.
Donde
You're
están
obviously
mis
not a good
frijoles?
teacher because a good teacher would understood that I didn't understand.
I just said that's why I went to English.
Dude,
I used to know how to
you
say I'm gonna
suck
kill
at
myself.
Spanish.
You don't even understand English.
So what else
I
happened?
used to know that one,
junior
too.
year?
It was like a really specific word.
Matame?
That's what it was.
Oh,
Kill yourself in Spanish.
I
Yeah.
remember Matame Matthew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
He might be in my phone. Is that still?
So, as you guys know, if you watch the sophomore year, I failed Spanish. So this year,
What? Wait.
You were a teacher.
I know.
What the fuck?
So sophomore year, I failed Spanish. My punishment for failing Spanish was I had to retake it and do Spanish 1, Spanish 2 junior year. I also got taken out of theater and Boy Scouts. So
Oh, this is
My
like the
parent-
dark ages. Wait.
this is Damien's lowest point in high school.
Yeah.
That's peak.
That's
That's
junior
low.
year.
No, I peaked senior year. Junior year was my lowest year.
I know exactly when he peaked in senior year too. We'll get to that next episode. Not next episode, but the episode after next episode. Spoiler alert: we're not doing high school next week.
Sorry, guys.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Except
figure
it'll
out
be
when
in
that
order
is.
for them.
No, it won't.
Oh, that
Um,
sucks.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so I
someone here
started
decided
off
to go to
going
New
to
York.
Spanish tutoring
Sorry.
nonstop, and then eventually I knew more than other people who needed it, and I just kind of used Spanish tutoring as an excuse to go do homework and get out of advisory. And then I got roped into teaching because it got to a point where I knew more than the other kids there. So
So, as a Spanish teacher, you failed Spanish.
the first time I took it, yes.
Then he became a Spanish teacher.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
can you understand when JoJo barks?
I can.
JoJo is 30% Chihuahua.
There's an anime arc there for Damien's Spanish career.
Yeah.
And Maverick's 1% black, and he drinks.
No, he's 3%.
Oh shit! I'm so
I
I'm
am-
1%.
sorry. I got my percentage.
What are
wrong.
you? Why, can you please go
Yeah.
and say what you were about to say about that? Why did you have to say that specifically?
That's gonna be your proudest clip.
Blanco, motherfucker. Fucking onion over there.
Guys, help us in the comments of spreading white racism.
We're
We're trying to start the new slur of Blanco. I think
Blanco,
it's really good.
you Blanco, motherfucker. I like that. You have to say motherfucker too for some reason.
Tyler won't be heard saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Tyler, I think you need to update your vocabulary by 2 words.
Which 2 words?
What happened your
Well, it
junior
could technically
year?
be one word.
It could with a hyphen.
Maverick asked you a question.
What happened your junior year?
I don't fucking remember.
What do you mean you don't
I do.
remember?
I don't remember my
Okay,
junior
let's
year,
think.
really.
Let's think about it.
I
right?
know what happened to Eli's junior year.
This guy knows your life.
Apparently, what happened?
So, first semester, I was playing my schedule and I was sitting with Eli.
Fucking
Hang on.
play. Goddamn.
So, me and Eli changed our second or semester schedule, and we had 3 classes together.
what an awful semester. I'm just kidding. It was great. I got to cheat off Damien, which really says something about my academic performance.
I got him some C's.
Yeah. Well, this was
But we
this was my era where I started to be like, class. What if I just listened to music and made stickers?
So one of the 3 classes we had marketing, which was it was okay.
that
Were
was
you
an
gonna
alright
fail
We just-
marketing?
No,
No, that was not one I was gonna fail. The only one that I could have seen myself failing was
A push
no.
bio.
I could have failed a push, but it wouldn't be. It would have been because of a participation.
It really would have.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. No, it was the other one. Mr.
guys,
Knapp's class.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, real fast. I did the Wordle in a 4. I know you guys can't see that.
The Wordle?
The Wordle. I did today's
Here,
Wordle.
show it to 'em.
What's today's world?
They know.
I don't know it.
Well,
That
the
is
camera
not
really.
showing up.
There
No,
you
it's
go.
working on it.
There you go. Yeah,
It's
did
not
it,
gonna get it.
did it in 4, guys. Yeah.
It's not.
Let's see
I
what-
suck at Wordle, so this is a W for me.
Okay.
I'm really bad at Wordle.
Yeah, Mr. Knapp's class, I probably could have done bad in. Science is not my strong suit.
Mr.
I gotta
Knapp
be
is
in
epic.
Mr. Knapp's class.
Is this whenever we have not talked about during this time hanging out separately from high school, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't know when I was trying to bring this up, but Fight Club.
Oh, that had to be earlier than this, right?
I think I couldn't remember if it was sophomore or.
I mean,
what.
either way, we can bring it up now since we did it in the past.
So I hung out with Eli a lot. I spent a lot of nights over on his couch, cuddling up with him. Snuggy, kissy, kissy. All
if
that
there
sorts of
wasn't
stuff.
more than 2 of us, yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler, this makes Maverick go up again, right?
This is the news.
And so one of the times we went to we just started fucking walking around.
I had this friend named Ethan, and his neighborhood was walking distance from mine, and there was a cool little forest area.
Can we talk about? Actually, hold on.
Yeah,
How
we
we
can.
fucking
Hang
found that?
on. There's a little forest area in his that I was like, oh, let's go check it out because I've explored my neighborhood, but not his, and he had recently moved there, so he hadn't explored it either. Continue.
So was it the first or second time?
It was the first time we went. It had to be.
I think it was second for some
It
reason.
may have been the second.
So
yeah.
we found this cool ass area by a creek.
So cool.
It was very cool, and there was a bunch of just junk laying around. And of course, as younger kids, we were like, hell yeah, junk we get to fuck around with.
Yeah.
That's great. And we left. And then we couldn't remember how we got there. And so we took a much longer route by accident. But we go into these woods, and there's this coffee, the coffee jar?
Like a Folgers.
Folgers,
tin,
red
like
thing.
bucket.
With specifically
Best
shiny
part
star
of
duct
waking
tape
up,
closing it off.
soldiers in your
Shut
cup.
up.
And we were like, well, what's in it? And we're all kind of like, there's something in it. We're like, it kind of
it's heavy.
It's heavy. We're like, there's something in it. And so I was the one that was like, okay, we're going to see what's in it. Open it. Plumb fucking full of needles. I mean, to the brim, full of needles. And I remember closing it back, and we're like, our fingerprints are on this.
Yeah.
That was the first thought, was we fucked up, our fingerprints are on this. Which,
Why didn't you wear gloves?
We didn't know we were gonna find it.
Find what?
You don't just carry gloves.
Were
around.
you not listening?
It was
I
a
was
it was a loot box.
insulting Damien.
It was a mystery.
I called him a Blanco.
Not only are you not gonna be here next week, you're not even here this week.
I was.
Wait, what?
My bad.
Why don't
I
you tell
was just-
everyone why you're leaving?
My bad.
Next
I
week.
was just
No,
insulting Damien.
we're gonna talk about that next week. That's next week's
That's
topic.
next week's
I am
topic.
serious.
Wait, what's next week's topic?
Why he's not gonna be here?
Oh,
I can't wait to watch it.
So guys, be tuned in next week for while we are. I guess it's next week.
do not
Why
advertise
we-
the next week's episode in this episode,
Why
please.
we shit
Damien!
Austin.
Shut the
Damien!
fuck up!
Shut the fuck up!
Listen, goddammit!
You cannot answer a yes or no question without giving 15 paragraphs of context.
I can't do. Ask me a yes or no question.
Damien.
Why weren't you on time for estate selling this morning?
yes or no question.
You weren't supposed to say that. He had to
you
say
see the
that.
look on his
I
face?
did. He was like, "Damn, he got me."
Why weren't you on time for estate selling this
You
morning?
had to work!
Yes.
That's how it's done!
Damien, did you ever get back to me about estate sailing this morning?
Damien, do you like penis?
I texted the group.
Well, you did that was a yes or no! It was a yes or no, Damien! You cannot do it!
Ask me another question.
No, you don't get another one.
Why not?
Because you fucked this one up!
Did you kill that man? Well, you see, Your Honor. No, you don't get another question.
I didn't kill him.
Anyways,
Go!
Fight
Anyways.
Club.
So we
Yes.
We called
So-
it Fight Club. The
We
cool
know
spot.
the cool spot. So we would always go back to Fight Club, and we had a lot of memories at Fight Club. One very specific one. Every time it rained, by the way, it would bring more shit from up the creek, down the creek, and we would always be finding new things. There was a car bumper that you could tell how far the shit had moved.
Dude, there was a fucking aluminum baseball bat.
There was. But more specifically, there was a handsaw one day.
There was a handsaw.
There was a handsaw. And
How about yay big maybe?
yeah,
Just one of those you hold
Maverick
in.
will sometimes get in a mood.
This was prime Maverick.
This is prime Maverick. Maverick will sometimes get in a mood where he's just like, I'm gonna do this and there's nothing you can do to fucking stop me. And there's this one specific tree. You're an independent source of this. How big was the tree?
This tree, it would at least take 2 people to wrap their arms around.
I thought Maverick was the tree man. Why are we asking Eli tree questions?
Because we need a separate verifier.
You're a freak.
We need
You're
an
a freak.
unbiased source of information, you fucking dunce.
I'm sorry,
Wouldn't that
Damien.
make him biased though?
No.
He was there.
You're not more of a freak than the rest of us, so I take it back.
He's not
fair.
a freak at all.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
I
not.
don't take it back. You are a freak, you fucking fuck.
And so I don't like this tree. It looked at me wrong.
It is the biggest tree at Fight Club,
Yeah, and I was like,
and it's right next to the creek.
yeah, I'm gonna cut the tree down. And Eli's like, what? And I'm like, I'm gonna cut the tree down. He's like, with that handsaw. I'm like, yeah.
Maverick takes his handsaw and cuts down this tree in like 30 minutes.
And it wasn't like a. I mean, it was.
Maverick was.
being that loud, and also sometimes you could hear other kids, and we would remember yelling at the other kids because we could never see them. So like people could hear us, and I'm just going fucking. It was more like 2 hours. I'm pretty sure, by the way.
Was it? Time flies when
Dude.
you are a kid somewhere with a bunch of junk.
Oh yeah, and I eventually cut that fucking tree down.
He did.
I did, and then
And then I don't know if it was the same day, but you cut it in half
it was. I think it was the same day.
because it fell over the creek, and you're like, I think we walked over it a couple times, and you were like, I don't like this, and you cut it down the middle so it wasn't over the creek anymore.
Yeah, and then it got flushed down the creek eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that had to be some strong water.
Oh, whenever it would flood, that place
Yeah.
surged. What? You just lit up. Go ahead. Buzz in. What is it?
I have a bad memory from junior year flood.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
I'm interested.
let's hear it.
I'm interested. I've turned my seat. You have gotten my attention.
Eli, you keep talking.
So
Scoot in more or scoot further down?
So our junior year, we were out of school for I think 3 or 4 days because we had really bad rain and flooding. During this time,
Average Tennessee.
Was
weather.
this holy shit? Is that a Goblin Day?
Holy fuck!
That's a good holiday name.
It was!
what?
We'll come back to
We'll
that.
come back.
Damien, continue.
So, it was raining. We were out of school. For those who don't know, my farm, there's a creek that runs through it. That
Oh no! It's
So-
this day!
we
I don't know what's
we
happening.
went outside to go take count numbers, make sure everyone was good, make sure everyone was dry.
Okay, by everyone he means ponies. By
The
way.
the whole herd. They
I
were
know.
all together.
Can you refer to them as every pony?
Every pony, sure. So we had to go
He
make
doesn't
sure
know.
everybody was all good.
He doesn't know.
Anyways, we saw we were missing 2 critters.
Keep fucking talking! I'm whispering for a reason!
Hey, this podcast is the realest podcast out there. Anything you
No
can
cap.
whisper to someone, you can say to the whole
You
What
can
is
whisper
every
into
pony?
the mic.
It's
That-
from My
that-
Little Pony.
Yeah, that's how everyone in My Little Pony refers to everyone.
Because it's
I didn't know that.
because it's the noun.
What if they
Instead
didn't
of
have
every-
a pony?
What do you mean?
What if there wasn't a pony there?
Well, I'm
Would it
sure
be
that
every-
happens
would it
sometimes.
be
They still
every
used
donkey?
every pony.
I feel like that's
I mean,
fucked
a
up.
group of minorities could say everyone, and it still works.
But we're all the same species. If we get different species, is it like,
I was okay.
Hey, Maverick, can you not?
So anyway,
I'm
we
just-
start
So you're
looking
saying
around
if
the
Eli were a
fields.
cat boy, we couldn't use everyone?
It would be every cat.
He is a fucking furry at this point.
I am not.
By the
That
way-
was it. That
by
was
the
a
way,
yes
I
or no
didn't tell
question.
I didn't tell Tyler what you said.
You were running in here yelling, Tyler, Tyler.
And I didn't say anything!
Tyler.
Do you have something
Tyler,
to share
my
with the
dick is
class?
wet. Tyler.
No.
Continue,
Please.
Damien. Can Damien continue?
What if I tell you I really value our friendship?
Maybe after the podcast.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was.
I do. It was
Can we let Damien continue?
Yes, Damien, please continue.
So we start looking, and we see what looks like a pony on the other side of our creek. And mind you, this creek is like 10 foot above what it should be.
Oh, this is that day.
Yeah, it's the creek is really bad.
Yeah.
And the pony that we see over there, this guy's like maybe 2.5 feet tall, and he cannot make it across. Mind you, we are still missing another pony of his size. So we at this point, we can't get the pony across the creek to everyone else, so we go out the back gate. We walk this pony up Steel Road with 4 of us, and then dump him in a top gate. And then I start looking up and down the creek. I spend like 3 hours walking like 3 miles along the creek in our farm, going through other farms into Marshall's farm, and eventually I find a floating horse in the creek. And it was kind of unfortunate.
He's just there swimming, having a good time.
He was not.
He was there having a good time.
He
Dead as a doorknob, but
he
having
was
a
a
good
chick.
time. He was dead as shit.
This pony was also. She was blind in one eye, unfortunately. And she has a.
At that point, she was blind in both eyes.
Hey,
She
real
also
quick-
held a state record for a kidney or a bladder stone.
Can I clarify something real quick?
Hold on. Repeat what the fuck you just said.
She has a state record for a pony her size having a bladder stone.
I didn't know they gave out awards for that.
Do you have it still?
We don't have an award for it, but the vet compared it was so big. She went and did size comparisons, and this bladder she kept the bladder stone and got it weighed and stuff. It is a state record holder.
Maverick, did you keep your kidney stone? It might be record breaking.
I don't think it is.
Well, for your age.
It might be. I don't know. That's a
This
good question.
stone was like the size of the pony's head.
Anyways, my clarifying statement. The viewers may be wondering why Austin's cracking up so much. Austin, would you like to tell the viewers why you were cracking up so much?
Because every time Damien says the word pony, I think of Damien and My Little Pony at the same time. It's really funny.
I'm glad that you.
Damien,
you said
please
that.
never go on your brony arc.
What's a brony?
Oh.
Keep it that way.
He's already slept with horses.
That's also what
We
I
don't
was
want to.
thinking
We don't
of.
want to incentivize it.
That's also what I was thinking of when every time.
What
Damien
else
says
happened
the word
junior
pony.
year?
So holy shit, that's a goblin.
Oh yeah,
So, of course, school gets canceled. So what do you
because
do?
it's raining so
Because it's raining.
bad.
So what do you
And
do?
the thing is, our A push teacher made a big deal about how we should have been in school.
Who's your A-push teacher?
Miss Guy.
Lame.
I loved Miss Guy. She was a great teacher.
Lame.
I did not like.
And
this
then
guy.
she comes out and
I just
I'm just
She
sitting
came
there
out.
pouting in class.
I know.
Yeah.
Good for her.
She was baller.
Miss Wilgus is cool.
Miss Wilgus is cool.
Miss Guy was
as you do,
Nope.
as
No, you're
school's
so
been
wrong.
No.
canceled halfway through the day or something stupid like that, and we're all at school, we decide to all hop in a car and go fuck around to look at the rain.
And we went to Gondolier.
We did.
And so this time, I forgot what group chat. I think it was the Discord. I asked in the Discord, hey, is anyone trying to do anything after school? And so we had 2 people that don't normally hang out with us.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, you, Dylan, and his name was Ryan. Ryan we never talked to.
Ryan
Gabe-
Seacrest, by the way.
Oh, you know.
Was this the Ryan that
Wait.
never talked to anybody? Ryan
Do you
Seacrest
know
is
is
a
Ryan
fam-
Seacrest or famous person?
He's a famous person.
All right, never mind. It was not.
Are you talking
This
about
Ryan
the-
was a band kid.
Are you talking about the Ryan that
He was friends with Gabe,
Ed doesn't help? Was he quiet and didn't talk to anybody?
probably.
Was he Asian?
No.
Okay, wrong Ryan.
So we go driving around, and basically the holy shit, is that a goblin? Is we are driving in I guess Dylan didn't go out very much.
Yeah, he
Is this
didn't get
Ginger
out much.
Dylan?
At this
Ginger
time.
Dylan, yes, he doesn't go out very
Is
often.
he in Chicago or something?
Yeah, he's in a
This fucking
band. He's
dog's
doing
why don't you?
great.
Goddamn. So we go and we're driving past this field that has a feeder out in the middle of a field or something like that. And Dylan goes just as genuine as could be. Holy shit! Is that a goblin?
And we're all like, what the
Because
fuck?
he didn't give any context or anything. He just goes, "Holy shit! Is that a goblin?" And we were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It would go so hard if goblins were real.
They are.
What? What?
You've been to a Necrogoblicon
True.
show. You've seen a goblin in real
My
life.
bad.
I've also seen a goblin in real life.
It's true. You're wearing a shirt from Necrogoblicon.
Necrogoblicon.
It's crazy.
I love
Damien was gobbling on
Necrogoblicon.
my cock, dude.
Listen
it
to-
was crazy.
What else
Yeah.
happened junior year?
No.
That was our AP computer science year.
Oh shit! We had a project in there. Was that the project with the year we actually made the game?
Yeah.
What about our project?
Hang on, we'll come back to that later. So, me and Tyler had a computer class one of the years before this where we made a PowerPoint game called Sellers and Serpents.
It was epic.
That sounds like really close to Dungeons and Dragons.
That's the point.
That was yeah. But this year
Good
we
point.
were going to try and make an actual game for a project for our AP computer science class, and there were 4 of us in the group: me, you, and 2 other guys.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the 2 other guys did barely anything, if anything.
That's not true.
Okay, what'd they do?
They actually did. One of them, I think, spent a decent amount of time on pixel art, and one of them did like actually all of the coding for our project.
Lamau? Okay, well, I don't know what I did then.
I don't remember what you did. I basically just messed around in MS Paint making concept art the whole time.
That's fair. Because the whole time, I just remember that whole class, basically, I was just on YouTube on Game Maker tutorials, because that's what we were using. Anyways, yeah.
Sometimes I think Tyler's a good student, and then he says stuff like, I fooled around in MS Paint the whole time, and I'm like, oh yeah, Tyler's just
The
like
only
me.
the only reason that people think I'm a good student is because they don't know what goes on behind the curtain.
Sometimes I get glimpses, and that's when I'm like, oh yeah, Tyler's just like me.
He just like me for real. So, Damien, what was your project they had with Eli?
So, for our final and A push, we were given a bunch of different options, and we just had to present it to the class. So me and Eli opted to do a rap battle, a history rap battle.
Oh my God!
So
See, I was right.
we were in a group with Michael Williamson, and he.
This is like the 5th time.
We need to get Michael Williamson on the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
I think
Is he back yet?
I
I
think
don't
he's
know.
in Thailand.
He's either here or in Thailand, one of the two.
He's over in Thailand fucking boy girls?
You know what? Maybe he could do a Discord.
No, he's soaking with boy girls.
Maybe he
is
could do
one.
Maybe we can zoom him in.
Zoom.
I do not want to do a Zoom on this
That would
podcast
be
now that we have
miserable.
video format.
But anyway, so Michael, he made a beat, and me and Eli rapped.
Okay, hang on, let me clarify. Michael made a beat. Yes, that is grossly unstating what he did for us.
It is really good. We'll
Compared
attach a
to
link
what
in the
we
bio.
did, no we won't, but I will post a video with it later.
That's what I said.
He genuinely put 30 hours into this beat.
Jesus.
He put a lot of time into it.
It's a really good beat.
And not only that, after we recorded our vocals, he mastered it. Damien, I think the effort that we put in was maybe 30 minutes of work each.
You're not wrong.
31 hours of work.
Well, I think we spent a little more time than that doing like brainstorming, but once we had our shit together, I think we only spent like 30 minutes.
Yeah, Michael carried us. That's all I'm saying. But continue with your explanation.
But anyway, so we did all that. We got the best project in the class. At the end of the class, we did awards and shit, and ours was voted the best.
Yeah, that class, we did a like group thing sometimes where you had to participate. I hate those so much.
Basically, like it was just open class discussion. You had to talk at least 3 times to get full credit or something.
And it's such dog shit, right? Because all right, I'm chilling there. And why the fuck do I need... They've already said everything. What the fuck do I need to say?
So Eli would chime in right at the end and be like, yep, I agree. That's totally a good point or some shit
I'd
like
get
that.
my participation. I'd be like, all right, well, that's cool. I don't know what you want me to say. Everyone in this class is smarter than me anyways. Just listen to what they said.
I remember something that happened junior year that I didn't figure out until senior, but I think it needs to be said. We just won the big game.
What game?
So, my junior year of
You
football.
guys went to the Super Bowl?
No. Oh, somebody won something all right. So, my junior year, the freshman is separate from varsity completely. One day, going to practice, I get told freshman team isn't practicing for 2 weeks. They're not going to games or anything. They're done. I'm like, well, what happened? Everyone's like, we don't know. Nobody is saying what happened. Ask coaches, ask around. People are like, I don't know. It's some shady business, though. The coaches won't give a straight answer, right? So.
Is this the back of the bus story?
Yeah.
So they gave a gay answer.
Wait, I forgot what the back of the... I don't know what the back
Well,
of the bus
listen
is.
in, listen
I'm
in.
listening!
Come in, brothers.
Dude, okay, hang on real quick.
Wait,
Come in, brother.
Wait, what?
Hang on. Real quick. This is the 3rd time this podcast that Austin has either stated or tried to predict the end of the story while the other person is telling the story.
Okay, well, I will... Damien...
Can you just listen to the story?
No.
Listen to the story.
It's not my fault. Damien's predictable.
I'm not predictable.
He's not the one telling the story.
Well, he was telling a story earlier.
Yeah.
That's what I predicted.
So, right?
I'm going to start shooting
freshman,
people.
the freshman football team, my junior year, they sucked ass. They were really bad. It was pretty towards the end of the football season that they won their first game. I think they were like 1-7 or something like that.
That's what Hart Valley.
From what I've been told, and I've had many first-person sources explain, 2 kids were basically sitting near the back of the bus, and apparently, for whatever reason, one of them was like, "Hey, I bet you won't play chicken with my cock." And it was basically like, "Yeah, you won't play chicken with my cock. Like, see how close you get your mouth to my cock." Yeah.
Average guy thing.
Guy things. Yeah, exactly.
If you want to see live demonstration of this, go follow the Patreon.
That doesn't exist.
We don't have a Patreon.
The OnlyFans.
Go
If
to
we should
Damien's.
have a Patreon, text Damien. His number will be in the description.
I ain't got time for any of that shit.
Oh, dude, you should totally put his number in the
His
description.
number's not going to be in the description.
Oh.
However, if you go back enough episodes, you can find his Snapchat.
Eli will make an OnlyFans.
You put my Snapchat in
if
the
we make it to
description. You
100,000
told me.
You told us.
When?
subscribers.
What episode?
I don't
A
remember.
while ago, but I remember.
Yeah, I remember looking at it too. Anyways,
You said it multiple episodes.
apparently, I don't. This is the only murky part, probably because nobody actually knows if he actually touched cock, got close, whatever. Big thing, right? This wasn't like it's like a hush hush. It's only me and my buddy doing this. It was like the entire back half of the bus was like, what the fuck are they doing? And the biggest issue out of all of this was somebody recorded it.
You can't do that.
The issue about
They're
this
underage.
is not. He almost got prosecuted for child pornography. That's why it was so hush hush. So by the time we figured this out, me and a buddy of mine had this running joke every time we won a football game, which was we would win a football game, we go to the back of the bus, and we go, "We just won the big game." You know what that means. Every single time without fail. But yeah, that was that. No, apparently like one of them tried to kill themselves or something like that, you know, as you would do, I imagine. So.
Been there.
Damn it! What?
What? Stop! Dude, don't worry. Be happy.
Don't worry.
What else happened this year?
I got
This year?
AP Lit A Push. That was a good class. I don't really have that many stories from it because I was a good student and I didn't act
Was
out.
this Wilgus Lewis? Oh, I was in your class.
No, you weren't.
Different Wilgus Lewis.
Mhm.
I also had the same teacher.
You were like the
7
early,
a.m.
Yeah.
I wanted to kill myself.
Holy shit. I
Why
had a
would you
7
do
a.m.
that to yourself?
Yeah!
Fucking explain, Damien!
What'd you say? What? What
What
are
the
we
fuck?
celebrating?
Because he said he's gonna kill himself. Well, he was gonna kill himself.
Anyway.
You were sucking dick in the back of the bus?
Why'd you turn to me?
The big game!
Whoa. Did you win the big game?
No.
You didn't? Oh,
I never
dude.
win.
Oh,
Anyway.
aw.
You never win?
Until I win Dark Souls.
Austin, can I give you a piece of advice?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not receptive to helpful people.
If you can answer a yes or no question first.
I can answer a yes or no question.
Never hit him with a yes or no question.
You did hit him with a yes or no question. And he didn't answer yes or no.
No, he said a statement. He said if you can answer a yes or no question.
question, he'd go, yeah, I can do
Hey,
that.
Damien. Did I ask you a yes or no question?
No.
Oh.
Alright, so what else happened junior year?
So do I
No,
get
wait,
to,
I'm not done!
I don't get to give you the advice?
No!
Yes, I want to hear it.
God damn it.
Who
what's,
farted?
What's the...
Maverick did.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It was not me! No!
Damien!
I didn't fart! No, it wasn't
Damien.
The plumber farted. Who
Don't
it wasn't me.
worry, be happy.
Damien, what's your advice?
What's your advice, Damien?
Austin.
No. You have to say it just in general, not to me.
Guys. Are you going to say you got to know when to hold him?
Can you address the viewers?
No.
Address the viewers with this advice.
Guys, you gotta know when to hold them.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
gotta know when to fold them.
That you, dude, I fucking
You gotta
hate
know
this
when
guy.
you gotta know when to walk away. You gotta know when to run.
Damien,
You're quoting
take
a
your
song.
own advice.
I am.
You're like a song that none of these people are gonna know.
Well, that's not true.
Bull fucking shit.
That's a
Comment
pretty
down below
common
if you
song.
know what song it is.
I thought you were about to say the title.
I'm not fucking retarded.
No.
You are.
So continue,
Anyway,
Austin.
so junior year was when I
was
learned
spoiled
that I'm
last.
not
Please
that I
leave.
wasn't academically invincible, because I remember early in the school year there was some quiz we had to take about literary devices. I didn't stay up. I was like, yeah, I'll just fucking do it without studying. And then I got the quiz, fell asleep during the quiz.
Oh my gosh.
And
It was a 7 a.m. class.
Miss Lewis just let me sleep. I woke up like with 30 minutes of class remaining. And Miss Lewis was like, you might want to... The whole class did poorly. I did really poorly.
I aced that quiz.
That's nice. You're a better student than I am. There was another time in A-Push. This was for the U.S. history part. I was doing a study guide at like...
That's what A-Push is.
Shut up. Midnight. I meant... Well, mine was combined.
I know, but you said A-Push, and then you said...
I don't
US
care. Shut the
history.
fuck up. And I was doing a study guide for the A-Push part at like midnight or 11 a.m. or midnight. I fell asleep, woke up at 2 a.m., forgot I had to do the rest of the study guide, and put it in my backpack. And it was due tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. I still have A-Push work to do, actually.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Mine
One
were
of my
those
favorite-
two.
I got a 3 on both of those exams. So I got college credit for both of that shit.
My one of my favorite parts from AP Lit A-Push was when, I think this was AP Lit, we took an exam and everyone did poorly enough that she decided to curve the exam, and she made the curve like, I think she did like the Texas curve for everyone but me, because she wanted to give me specifically a 100 because she thought I deserved it.
That's awesome. I feel like Lewis did that. Not the exception part, but Lewis. I feel like Lewis also curved the grades a lot. I also remember never doing annotations for the lit part.
Is that
I did mine.
disrespectful?
I did all mine last minute. I didn't do mine when I was supposed to.
I hated doing annotations.
I never understood how to analyze any literature until we did.
Damien, turn
Your fucking phone down!
What the fuck?
God damn it!
I'm sorry.
That's a great... I haven't even had that phone 24 hours!
Don't do stupid shit.
Never send me stupid shit!
Why did you open it? He sent it to all of us.
You opened it!
I opened it?
Yeah!
Hey, Damien, I have a question. Where's my phone right now? Oh, is that it right there? Is that my phone right there?
You know what, Damon? I hate to say it, I think he might have got you.
So anyway.
Your entire screen is fucked.
Oh, dude, that landed on that. Do you have a screen protector? Damien, do you have a screen protector? Damien, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't have a screen.
Because I didn't want to pay $50 for a screen protector.
It's not $50!
Anyway.
I wasn't at Walmart!
Hit the table! Listen, goddamn
Stop yelling at me!
Let me tell my fucking story!
Fucking bullshit!
Damien,
Yes.
please be quiet.
Let us know in the
I wasn't
comments.
being quiet until...
You're not being quiet now.
Let us know in the comments below if Maverick slapping the Angry Orchard on Tupac is disrespectful.
Damien,
Tupac.
Damien, please be quiet.
I wasn't the one...
Inside
Damien,
voice,
hang
Damien.
on. Damien, can you be quiet?
Damien, remember your inside voice.
Yes or no?
What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, I didn't. What the fuck was the play? It's
Othello?
No, the salesman one.
Oh, Death of a Salesman?
The
Yeah,
Fellows
Death of a
in Paris?
Salesman. I didn't understand how to analyze
It's not a
literature.
play. I don't...
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
no, yeah, you're it is.
I didn't understand how to analyze literature until we did that, and then the next year I forgot how to do it again. So, I can kind of do it. I hate analyzing literature. I dropped out of my lit class for this semester. Anyway,
I like analyzing literature.
I liked that class, that combined class, because it also let me leave early, but also I've definitely preferred A-Push about 10 times more to AP Lit.
I think I preferred AP Lit, though I liked
You
both a
wouldn't.
lot.
You have the AP Lit aura about you.
I love writing.
I like history a lot more than I
This
like
is boring.
literature.
Let's talk about something else.
I have a story.
Okay, I'll wait till my next story.
Okay.
I don't want to
So-
go back to back.
Word.
I guess I could make it long story short. Astronomy class junior year,
You're into astrology?
Astronomy.
What sign are you?
Real.
So
I don't think we're compatible.
God damn it.
my side started hurting real fucking bad.
We're not compatible. You can't be on the podcast anymore.
Yeah.
And eventually I went to the nurse, and she told me my appendix blew up.
Go away.
I heard astronomy, and I want you to know I'm very unusually studied in this subject now.
Okay,
That's
go
nice,
away
Gabe.
now.
We're doing the podcast. What's your moon sign?
Or what?
The moon sign.
We're talking about
None of us
astronomy,
know our
not
moon
astrology. We're not talking about astrology.
I know my moon sign. No,
That's
I don't. Gabe.
Gabe, that's great.
You're such a Gemini.
I'm not.
Gabe, next week, do you want to be on the podcast?
No.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, damn!
Please. It's a
really
relevant
funny.
topic.
It would be so
It would
funny.
be hilarious.
What is it?
We need to be there.
Tell me after.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
No.
Okay. No, I'll give him a little
Because he
heads up.
doesn't want it on camera. You don't want spoilers for the cat. For the
Exactly.
watch.
Okay, but it'd be so much funnier if he found out while we were talking about it.
No.
But
Can
he
you guys-
won't be here unless he knows. He's kind of like Austin, but worse.
Ow. I'd throw
Whoa.
something at you if I wouldn't have to go pick it up.
I
Can we
appreciate you
please-
not doing that.
Can we please record the podcast?
What else happened
No.
junior year?
Anyways, I had a kidney stone.
Was that junior year?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. My one of my friends drove me to the hospital and he called me gay.
You are?
You did have something in your penis.
I did. Well, actually, he turned the radio down after not talking to me the entire time and said, "You know what they're going to diagnose you with?" And I said, "What?" He said, "With gay." And that was the last thing he said. Really.
Like in
He,
your
he
friendship?
didn't want to be
No.
caught associating with the gays.
Okay. But yeah, and then I had a kidney stone. That was fun. So what else happened? What, you were gonna say something?
Damien, where's that dog?
Do you think anyone's put the kidney stone back in?
Has Damien stopped staring at the center of the table since we fucking yelled at him?
I don't think so. He's doing a really good impression of that dead horse.
Damien, I have 4 words for you. Don't worry. Be happy.
Come on, everyone say it together. Come on.
Don't
worry, be happy.
You just gonna leave us
You
hanging?
gonna leave us hanging, Damien?
You gonna leave us hanging?
You gonna leave us
You
hanging,
can't leave
Damien?
the homies
Damien,
hanging.
you can't leave
Come
us
on,
hanging.
come on, Vegeta.
Don't
That was
worry.
some elementary schooler type shit.
Go away.
Wow, that was the least funny thing that's happened on the podcast yet. Oh yeah, mm-hmm.
We don't accept walk-ins.
Dude.
Be here or not.
If you throw that, we're keeping it. Hand that to me.
$25 Amazon gift card.
Throw it back.
No!
It is
Throw it back! You heard him! Throw it back,
No,
Gavin!
no! What the fuck? Close the door!
God damn it.
We got $25 for Amazon.
Yeah.
Yippee!
He left the
Hey,
homies hanging.
you should put that code up against the camera and let the viewers have it.
That would be really funny.
I'm gonna hold. If you guys get this video to 50 likes by next episode, I'll show you guys the code.
Somebody.
No, you should like if it gets to 50 likes and then you pick a commenter and give it to him.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right, 50 likes, and then I'll pick a commenter, and you'll get the code.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Unless he wants us back, then I'm still gonna hold up my word. I'm just gonna go buy another gift card, so it'll be relevant either way.
What else happened junior year?
Have we even talked about junior year? I feel like
Vaguely.
we've been off topic the entire
I've
podcast.
talked about junior year with Tyler. An A push and AP lit. We talked about things that happened in junior year.
What happened junior
Isn't
year?
this the last year before we had a new principal?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Yeah, it was. That,
Whoa,
Well, that's for
there's
next year.
Yeah, there's no reason to talk about that now.
No, then I got a nice.
Oh my god.
Whoa, oh my god, he's fucking back. What the fuck?
Welcome back,
Dude, he just hates Spees.
baby
that
boy.
much.
I got a concussion junior year.
You did?
I went to
can
Taiwan
see
junior
you're
year.
still suffering from
Oh.
it.
I don't
You
want
fuck
to talk
lady
about
boys?
About the concussion?
That's Thailand, not
no.
Taiwan.
So,
You
I
played-
want to hear about Damon's concussion. How did that happen?
it. So, as you guys know, I wasn't allowed to play football in high school.
No.
So I just found other ways to get hurt that my parents approved of.
That's good.
So
Sounds self-destructive.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I thought you were holding up the barcode for a second.
No, it's on the other side.
Wayne damage. What the fuck? How'd you get a concussion?
So, I was out doing equestrian stuff.
That means horses.
He was doing horses.
He was
I didn't say that.
shady as stuff.
Well, funny you say that. Shadow is the reason I got a concussion.
Really?
Yeah, I happen to be wearing his shirt as well.
I don't know about concussion, but something about head.
So anyway, I was out. Me and my brother, we were out riding horses in the field, and we were galloping around. Shadow bit my horse's ankle halfway up the hill, and my horse went a little faster. It was all good.
It's impossible to talk about horses and not sound gay.
Whenever Damien said galloping around, I imagine Damien and his brother galloping
Yeah,
around.
that's what I mean.
Damien be like, "Come on, every pony, let's go frolic in a field."
We were going warp speed up the hill. Eventually, we got to the top of the hill.
It doesn't sound anything.
No, it does.
Shadow bit
It
my
sounds
horse's
less
ankle
gay.
again, and then my horse bolted into a tree. I hit said tree and then went head first on the ground.
Why'd you do that?
And all I remember is yelling, "Dustin, help!" And then I
Oh
woke.
wow! Terrible words to ever mutter.
And then I woke up 8 hours later in the ER. So, quote unquote, I apparently subconsciously walked from the top of the hill down to the bottom. My parents thought I was faking it and proceeded to unload hay and wait another couple hours before taking me to the hospital because I thought I was faking it. Until the hay guy walked up to me and said, "This kid ain't right." And it was at that point, the three of them loaded me in the back of the truck and drove me to the hospital.
And Damien was never right since.
Never.
I wasn't. I was in
He
the
wasn't
ER for
right
like 5
before.
hours.
Yeah. Hey guys, what country am I?
I broke the helmet. Russia.
What?
Russia? In
Britain.
Russia, it would be Russia if he was using a baseball bat.
Yes. I'm British.
I'm British.
I'm British.
I hate British.
Don't we all?
If you are a British viewer,
Unsubscribe.
dislike this video and leave.
Same for the French. You're not welcome here.
You know what? That's a Tyler take.
Are you telling me you like the French?
I'm
Are you telling me
inclined-
you like the British?
I'm
No.
inclined to say this is all a
wouldn't.
joke, but I can't say the same for Tyler's opinions.
I'm being serious. At the very least about the French.
Are you saying you like the French more than the British?
No.
You're saying you like the British more than the
opposite
French?
of
That
what
is
he
what
said.
I'm saying.
I feel like I have a story from junior year that I haven't said yet.
Okay, have a story.
Then how about you say it?
I can't think of it. What
Hey.
happened? Oh yeah, no. Okay, so me and Damien were in this marketing class. So this marketing class was so fucking boring at times. This was the only time in my life where I've been sitting somewhere and never have I ever thought more that if I don't scream, I'm going to die. I was like, I came. What it was? She was just teaching class one day, and I was this close to just screaming.
Intrusive thoughts.
No, it was a need.
Hey Eli,
It was a need. The bell saved me. What?
when did we go to Atlanta?
Holy shit.
That was that summer, wasn't it?
Probably.
Because
Yeah.
because there's this big hype about going to Louisiana, and then y'all didn't go to Louisiana.
Okay, hang on. We went to Atlanta. We're not going to get into it. It's a really good story, but we already have a video dedicated to telling that story. Click the upper corner to get a link to that video.
Don't we only have?
It'll also be down in the description.
Don't we only have one part to that story?
No, there's two parts.
No, there's
Yeah.
only one part.
There is.
Oh, shit.
You're a part. Hang on.
We,
I'll
only,
verify.
we might record the
We're
second
only-
part in the future.
Isn't it like 3 years late now? We only
Yeah.
didn't we only record one part?
Yes,
That'd be really funny if we actually went back and recorded it again
it would. In the same style.
in the same style. That would be really funny.
Gave
We
him
might
back
need to
his
do that.
phone.
I did. Because it's a brand new phone. I felt a little bad.
I've even had it a day.
He was staring at the middle of the table for 30 minutes.
I liked it better that way.
Wow.
So
Hang on,
anyway,
hey, can we vote real quick?
Wait,
If-
the title of
hang on, wait.
C.A.P.Cast 36 is Damien and Eli both know Cocaine Girl.
So, quick poll. If anyone at this table was an iPad baby, who would it be?
Probably me. I'm
Really?
not, but I would.
What's
Wait,
an iPad?
You don't even use TikTok.
I misunderstood what that meant. Never
What's an
mind.
iPad baby?
It's just like a chronically online kid, basically.
Oh.
No, that's mean and hurtful.
I mean, there's a reason I brought this up.
I mean,
I
mean,
mean, not.
Tune back in next week
I
when
like
we
to think
diss
I was-
Austin the whole episode.
Whatever, man.
I didn't even play video games until like 5th grade.
I didn't have a
I
phone
mean-
until I didn't.
Same.
Did I have a? I don't think I had a phone until high school.
I got a phone in 6th grade.
I got a phone towards the tail. I was like almost the end of 7th grade, I think.
I got a phone when I was in between. It was either 6th or 7th because that's when I started walking to school. But I didn't have a smartphone. I had a I think a BlackBerry.
Damn, didn't have a phone for the fucking.
I didn't
I
have
remember
a,
when
I don't
my
think I had
mom
a,
had
I had a flip
BlackBerry.
phone, dumbass.
Yeah, I
That's how
thought
you didn't have a
Blackberries
phone
were
for the
cool as
longest
shit.
time.
Yeah.
I didn't have a
Because
phone
my
until
uncle
senior
used to
year.
have one. I was like, dude, I wish I
you
had.
didn't
Or
have-
not senior year, freshman year.
You didn't have a phone for the longest time.
I had a phone I could use in middle school. It wasn't my person. What?
I don't
Wait,
think.
wait, hang on. Was this the year that someone gifted you a smartphone and your parents didn't want you to have it, so they took it?
That was
That's
sophomore
awful.
year.
Damn.
You didn't mention that sophomore year?
Can we talk about that real
I
quick?
had
Because that
other-
was outrageous. I was mad
okay.
on your behalf.
Yes,
I
it is
didn't even
outrageous,
too.
but I kind of understand where they're coming from, seeing the current terminally online generation.
Yeah, but his parents are kind of retarded.
They are. I'm not saying.
I
They're
don't
not.
know.
But
So as much
they
as
have a
I
point.
disapprove of some of my childhood, I feel like I'm a better person based on what's occurred in my life. I feel like I wouldn't be here. Like I wouldn't be the same person I would be at all if like things didn't go down how they went.
I mean, that's true for
You
everyone,
love
but that's
putting your
fair.
foot underneath the stump of my chair. It's like you're
Well, I
asking for
don't.
trouble.
You love putting your feet on Tyler's stump.
I don't know. They were hard
damn
on me,
it.
but I feel like I'm better prepared better prepared for life now.
That's good.
I'm no
I
longer
thi-
upset.
You're
about
a pretty
something, but
prepared for life person in most regards.
I think the longer it
I
takes.
tried my fucking hardest, bro.
I think the longer it takes you to get a phone as a child, the more of a better person you come out being.
Yay.
I cannot believe there are kids in elementary school with phones. And that's
If you
common.
Dude,
if you
that's
are
terrible.
under the age of 13 and watching this video, get rid of your electronics. You don't need them.
I think you should get a phone when you hit high school.
That's about
Dude,
That's-
you know,
I
if
think
you
so,
think
too.
about it, because now, like, if you're just now getting a phone for the first time, I think we're only knowing because we didn't have access to 5G, let alone electronics.
I was just on Wi-Fi all the time.
Yeah, but that wasn't. Well, now they have 5G on everything.
I think
Yeah.
about 12, 13 is when I started watching YouTube.
That was supposed to be a bit.
I didn't
Never
pick
mind.
up
What-
on
I
it.
got that.
What a
Thank you.
bad bit.
Continue. Yeah, I know. I'm
Stinky.
awful at jokes.
Yeah, you're
No,
terrible.
you're not.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you. I appreciate
Show
that.
me your stand-up routine right now.
No.
Now
It's
here it
not
goes.
ready
Here it
yet.
goes.
So my dog is 30% Chihuahua. She's this little great gremlin.
Can you say that in Spanish?
But sometimes I look at her, I'm like, you know what? You should be roofing. Boom. I got some laughs. I'll take it.
I don't know if you can get
That was
away
just
with that one.
racism. That was
Yeah.
just yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was racist?
I don't get it.
That's true.
What's
You
racist?
didn't actually specifically say anything.
Yeah, what about that
You were
is racist?
You were
Chihuahua.
implying that Chihuahuas should only do roofing, or have an
I
inclination.
implied
towards
that
it.
they should only do roofing?
or that they have an inclination towards it.
What's wrong with that?
It implies that you think that's their lot in life.
That's not necessarily true. I just think she'd have a knack for it with her little paws.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with her fucking long ass nails.
Yeah, that Damien's gonna cut for me.
Why am I cutting her nails?
Because
he
he
won't.
volunteered to
When did I volunteer?
last week on estate sales. What else happened junior year?
Not
I had a
estate
shitty
sales.
girlfriend.
Tell us about your girlfriend that liked to get pissed on.
No. Well, I mean, actually, yeah, she did, but thank God I wasn't dragged into
What
that
the
shit.
fuck? Whoa,
She-
whoa, whoa,
she-
whoa! Don't turn to me. Turn to
Pause.
them.
Which girlfriend was this?
Anna. Do you
I
remember?
thought
Don't
you had
say
a
last
I,
name.
I was gonna say I thought.
What's
you
her
dated
last name
senior
start
year.
with?
L. I don't know if that's correct.
It is. That's
Holy
why,
fuck!
That's why.
Why
it's
is he
funny.
so good at
It's
this?
a bit.
Oh,
I'm really good at.
She
names.
told me that, and I was like, "No, thank you. That's really weird." She admitted openly to me that she was like, "I will baby trap you." I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I didn't break up with her on the spot because I'm a little retarded.
a little.
Yeah.
You were
Austin,
thinking
I
with the
saw
wrong
you.
head.
Well, you see.
More on the Austin's a little retarded next week.
What?
Dude,
I
can
think
we
it's
can
a-
we call next week the roast of Austin, dude?
Comment down below why roast of Austin.
Anyway,
You
she
don't,
was
you don't even have to listen to what he said.
she was terrible and manipulative, and she's the worst.
She's the worst.
I mean, she's not great
Okay, all right.
The worst though.
Like,
so far.
what about comparing to? We've talked about Hitler in this series.
Okay, she's not worse than Hitler.
Who else have we talked about?
Hitler.
Hitler.
I don't know.
Didn't we talk about Hitler like indirectly because you look
Wait,
like
aren't
Hitler?
we on a
talked
I
about-
don't look like Hitler.
We've talked about Shaka Zulu. That
Aren't
guy's
we
pretty
on a
good.
streak
that?
about
Who's
talking
worse?
about
Never
Hitler
mind,
every
I'm not gonna get into
podcast?
that right
We
now.
are.
How do we keep doing that? Man, we talk about Hitler.
It's
too much.
it's a relevant talking point. It was only like 30 years
Do you
ago.
think this is gonna be on there by the time we get back?
Anyway, I'm really glad I was smart enough to not go down any of those paths because who knows where I would be if I
Can you
didn't
imagine
really-
if you got baby trapped?
Dude,
That would
Austin,
be
dude, that'd be
very
crazy.
Considering that's what all of my parents told me not to do, I was like, okay, I won't do it, and then I
How
did
did all your parents see that within you?
They didn't see it within me.
I mean, if
Well,
you got
obviously.
My mom and my dad. Well, that's not what happened, but they just had kids too young.
if you got baby trapped,
Me.
it probably would have saved you a trip to New York.
You were in an accident?
Yeah,
Let's unpack that.
Okay.
I already know, dog.
You were in an accident?
Yeah,
Damien, aren't you the oldest?
you're probably an accident too. TBH,
I wasn't.
honest. My dad has the philosophy that
They
every
needed
first
help on the
child
farm.
is an accident.
I was not an accident.
Sure, man. My dad would say,
Have
keep
you-
thinking that.
Dude,
I
they
don't
put
actually
too
care.
much care into Tyler for him to be an accident.
Well, yeah, they got Braden as the alternative.
Oh, dude.
No offense to your
Womp
brother.
womp. Oh,
We
Anyway,
won't see this.
He's not a big podcaster.
I hope not.
it'd be funny if he did.
It'd be really funny.
I'll clip that and send it to him.
Don't.
We have anything else about junior year?
I don't think so. Oh, yes!
You
So-
remembered the story?
I did remember a story I was thinking of. So I had lunch with Ethan, my friend, and Ben, who I've also mentioned in the past, who has
Holy
that
fuck.
that drew the Hitler stash on my self-portrait. And one day, I also had lunch with Gabe, and we do like little mini food fights, right? You know, you take a mustard packet and just punch it on the table, and it'll come everywhere.
I think I remember this one.
are you eavesdropping?
I can fucking hear you.
You can listen to the podcast when it's out, Gabe.
Yeah.
You have to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You have to pay for the Patreon to get access
Hey,
early.
if you
guys have
comment
Patreon?
down below in this episode, you
Does
have a
that
chance to
record
win a
on it?
$25 Amazon gift card. Gabe,
Do you want this back?
Yes.
well, we
Okay.
already showed the viewers, so you're going to lose
You
money.
have a
in 2
time
weeks.
It's not scratched.
You have a time limit.
It's scratchers.
We put
Guys,
it back.
so he took his gift card back, but if you get us to 50 likes and leave a comment, I'll pick a commenter. You're not going to get to 50 likes, though, because you
If
just
I
don't
haven't
even
used
like
it
us.
already.
I'm going to buy a different one.
Oh,
I'm not going to use your money.
It would be funny if you
you
did.
want my money.
Get out of the room.
Leave.
You're not
Our
a
sound
host.
is traveling down the hallway.
What was your story?
So I had lunch with these fuckers, and one day Ethan and Ben got a little personal with the little food fight, and one thing led to another, and they got in trouble and had to be mini janitors for the entire
I
cafeteria.
don't think
for
it
a
was
week.
Ethan.
Who was it?
It was Briston.
No, Ethan was involved.
Ethan, what's his last? Who?
Harvey.
I don't.
It wasn't Harvey.
No, he did do it. I remember.
I
Not
thought
this-
it was too.
I think I was at
I-
the table with you and Ethan, and I don't remember that happening.
No, there was a different scenario where Ben and Briston got into a food fight and they were mini janitors. I was there. We were
I
sitting
could
in the
have
back next to
sworn
the vending machines.
because I remember talking to Ethan about it.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
I don't think this.
No.
I don't think it was Ethan. I think I was at the table with Ethan, and I don't think that ever.
What are
happened.
the chances this just happened multiple times?
Low,
It was a high school
High.
cafeteria.
low.
With Ben, very high.
Maybe if everyone acted like you.
If
Wait,
everyone acted
wait,
like
wait,
me,
wait.
The chance would be
Is this deep
none.
throat?
I was about to say.
Holy shit.
It might have been.
Deep throat.
Deep
So-
throat.
Basically, you know those chocolate popsicles?
The fudgesticles.
Fusticles? We were all sitting around the table as you do. I was here for this. And
I was here too.
as you do. And we were all like, like how far can you put the popsicle down your throat, And we're all like, Tyler just goes like, I can go all the way. They were all like, what the fuck? I can go to the stick. And we didn't even have a fudsicle at that point. We were like, somebody get this man a fucking fudsicle right now. Tyler, unwrap that thing. Did no warm up to it. I don't think. Like just straight.
How would you do a warm up?
Zero.
Get it wet.
You just
at least.
Lube it up.
Warm up the throat, some vocal exercises.
Yeah, exactly. No,
0 4
my man just went gluck and straight to the stick. Blue are fucking to this day.
Blue are fucking fudgesicles.
Yeah, dude. To this day, the most like un-Tyler thing he's ever done, in my opinion. And then recently, not that long ago, on the podcast, I think.
No, it wasn't on the podcast.
It was on a Sunday Slam.
Was it on a slam?
No, it was on. It was before the podcast one day.
We got a double popsicle stick, and we're like, Tyler, wouldn't it be really funny if you did it again and we recorded it this time? And sure enough, there's a video of this man getting a double popsicle to the stick.
I'd be really popular if I was gay.
Dude,
I know. I was about to say you'd make a really good gay man.
you would. Just saying.
Not
I
happening.
mean, please don't do that. It picks up on the mic. Thank you. That's good.
We need to give you a fucking fidget toy.
True.
You know what I realized at the show I went to? If you look at the fashion at different concerts, the EDM fashion is basically just how many fidget toys can you wear? Yeah. Anything else about Tyler's ability to deep throat and or junior year?
Subscribe to the OnlyFans and find out.
Comment down
it
below
was
if
at
you want
this-
an OnlyFans of
I
just
think it
Tyler
was
deep
junior year.
throating popsicles.
Zach also, Zach decided to put a bunch of Mentos in a fucking Coke at the lunch table, and when he couldn't get the lid on fast enough, he just put the bottle in his mouth, and then Coke started spewing out.
I
of it.
remember.
Do I remember that?
I'm pretty sure it was the same group that as Tyler deep throating. Like I think it was that same week even.
That might have been a good
Tyler?
lunch.
Would you deep throat a popsicle if it was shaped like a penis?
Probably not. I mean, okay.
That
I'd
might
have
move
to
you
be
up the
paid.
scale.
How much?
How much?
Hey, I got a question.
Is it recorded?
Tyler, how about this? Not penis shaped, but next episode of the podcast, we'll talking shit about Austin. If we bring a popsicle in, will you deep throat it to the stick for us?
I mean, am I paying for the popsicle?
No.
I'll take a free popsicle.
Alright, you guys heard it. We need to get a popsicle for next episode. Do the roast of Austin. I want the intro to be that. That's what I want to be. Hey guys,
Welcome to this week of the C.A.P.Cast.
Tyler,
I can't wait for like some future employer to like Google my name and try and figure out stuff without me, and that's the first thing they see.
Yeah, we'll put it right
And then
at
I'm
the
hired
front.
on the spot.
We'll put it right at the front of the podcast, so they don't even have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, it was like, oh, hired.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We're gonna next week talk about why Austin's not here next week, and then the week after that, we're gonna talk about senior year.
Senior
That's such a shitty
year!
topic. No, it's gonna be really fun.
Especially if we get Gabe in here.
Yeah.
Gabe will be here.
Have you told him?
Oh no, I forgot.
Hey, do we have a
I
new
did
comment?
not.
Do we have a comment of the week?
Oh, we do actually. Thank you, Damien.
Yay!
Holy shit!
I
Damien.
love hearing
every
from our
week.
viewers.
Yippee!
So we didn't have a new comment on any of our actual full episodes, but we have a good comment. We had a bunch of comments on our shorts this week, so I'm gonna read a comment from one of our shorts.
For those of you who don't know, Eli has been leading our TikTok channel, and
I lead all of the channel.
Yeah.
Eli has been leading our channels, and he's recently started uploading to our TikTok channel.
He also does YouTube shorts.
And he also does YouTube shorts.
Yeah, so this one's on one of our YouTube shorts. This is the one where Damien, I realized Damien does actually know Cocaine Girl. And someone said,
I watched
we
this one
getting
today.
drunk with this one.
Who
You
said
gotta
it?
give him a name.
Yeah,
Oh,
Who
I'm
said it?
sorry. User PS5BF5DK20.
It really rolls off the tongue.
We
that one.
getting drunk with this one. And to that, I say, amen.
Amen.
We raise up our glasses.
Shut the
against
fuck up, that's
the-
copyrighted! God damn it!
I don't think the Damien cover is.
I'm the only person that drank there, for the record.
Yeah.
I drank my water.
Same. Whiskey for my or beer,
So
beer
did you
for my
drink?
horses.
Yeah, there is a
whiskey
drop
for my
left.
men.
Anyways, guys.
We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next week.
Guys, comment down below who
That
your
was an
favorite
awful part.
Capcaster is.
And if you comment Damien, unsubscribe afterwards.
If you comment Damien, Damien will give you a hearty high five.
Damien, do you
Game
deserve that?
minion.
The high five
Yes
or
or
the
no? Thank you for listening to this week's edition.
If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know how we did.
I would also like to note that nothing any of our hosts say at any point is to be taken seriously or as genuine advice.
All hosts are simply adding their genuine personality to each episode, thus making this podcast the realest one yet.
No cap.
Peanut.